Hello. I had some extra easy solder turn up today, and so I ran a little bit on the joins at the end of the case, and I've finally finished with the soldering now, I believe. I probably could have run more in there, cleaned it up, cleaned up some of the joins even more. But sometimes you've just got to call it a day. And so the process of polishing begins. And don't really know how much there is to say about this, but obviously one of the properties of silver and gold are that they shine up quite well. And I suppose this is where the material really comes to life in the polishing. The aim is to go through different abrasive processes, from coarse getting down to quite fine abrasives. Started off with a file and wet and dry paper, coarse wet and dry paper, then finer wet and dry paper. I used a red wheel on my drill, and then a green wheel. The green is a fine one and the red one's a bit coarser. And then we use this polishing compound, cutting compound. It's dirty stuff, and using that on like a cotton mop. Really, you can get a better job on a big wheel, but needs must. And because it spins, it always wants to catch the edge furthest away from you, so you try to do it towards the edge nearest and avoid the trailing edge, because as the thing spins round it catches. And then we move down to the red stuff, which is Jeweler's Rouge, and a few times I noticed that there were marks still in the case, and I had to go back to a coarser abrasive until that mark disappeared, and then go back through a long drawn out process, and your hands end up absolutely filthy. This stuff's kind of an oily substance. It's also not ideal to be doing it in the same location that you solder, because it inhibits the ability of solder to run, so you don't want to get it on anything that you're soldering on still. And this is like a felt tip to my drill. And then we finally use a cotton one afterwards, a mop type thing, soft cotton mop. And then that's pretty much the polishing done. I'm still waiting for my buckle to come back from the assay office. I hope there's no problems with that. And this case, when polished, will go to my watchmaker for him to cement the glass in for me. I don't know whether that's something that's going to take a long time to cure, or I can wait for him to do it on his doorstep. But I will be dropping that off to him soon. And I suppose the next time you see this, it's going to be a completed article, which I will do a review on. Starting to shine a bit now. Does obviously show up every imperfection, and there are still imperfections, but like I say, nothing can be perfect. And after all the oily substances, it has to go in the ultrasonic. Can probably just wipe it off with a cloth, but the ultrasonic gets rid of all the polish. That's a rouge bar there. These come in various different sizes. I've just got a small one. Obviously a full-time polisher gets rid of quite a lot of rouge. I hardly have any call to use it, but this mop also sends some fibres into the air as well. The big ones do as well. The polishers, I think, singe these mops with a lighter, and that kind of clumps the stuff together and it can't fly off. But I'm just making do as it is, and there it's sitting in the ultrasonic. Thanks for watching.